Hello, good morning and welcome to That's Football. This morning we're going to be talking about on the ramble to work, or the daily work. It's not a daily work, is it? It's a walk to work. Anyway, who is the Premier League's best striker at the moment? Of which I think you can cut it down straight away to Harry Kane, Sergio Aguero or Romelu Lukaku. I think Morata is a valid argument, but it's too early in the day for that. And Lacazette is just a French Defoe. I mean, I think he'll score goals for Arsenal, but ultimately, unless he's going to get them in the top four, he isn't there for me. Want to talk about that as well. Also, I'm very aware that it's FIFA 18 frenzy at the moment. I did promise that we will do a career mode on That's Football, and today is the day you can start voting for what that career mode will be. All we want you to do is, when the video's not live, obviously, come back to the video, drop a comment below of what team you want us to do the career mode in first and why, and then everybody else, if you read through the comments and like the comment that you like the most, then the person who gets the most comments will win. So if you want us to manage Everton because they're not doing that well but they've got a lot of potential, type that below and we'll have a look at that later on this afternoon. Have a look. I mean, I have said I don't really want to do Manchester United, even though I support them, because it's not the United Stand channel and I feel like a bit of a challenge, so you know. But we'll be driven by you. Whoever you want us to manage, we'll do that. But back to the best Premier League striker. Yeah, I think to start off with, Sergio Aguero is a striker that even, you know, he is a very, very good striker, and I think the case is probably there to say that he is the best. Scores a lot of goals for Manchester City, obviously, in the years that he's been there. Very hard player to play against. He's got a lot of skill to him. He's got a lovely finish off both feet, but what he lacks in physicality is something that Harry Kane and Romelu Lukaku have in abundance. And also, let's be honest with you, Harry Kane obviously has come through and scored a lot of goals for Spurs, which has been fantastic to see if you're a Spurs fan, effectively. That's not the word I meant to come out with, but obviously that was the word I wanted to come out with. But when you look at what Romelu Lukaku's done, very physical, certainly not got the natural finishing prowess of an Aguero or even a Morata, but he certainly has got the physicality. And what Lukaku's done as well, he's consistently scored a lot of Premier League goals for teams far less fashionable than those that Aguero, Harry Kane have played for, i.e. Lukaku's played for West Brom, scored I think just under 20 goals in a team that struggled to score goals. Everton, you know, we're just talking about Everton there, never a side that challenges for the top four really, and he's consistently been able to score a lot of goals, and I think this year already he's showing for Manchester United that he is going to score a lot of goals again. I suspect that by the lack of comments and the lack of numbers of people watching, we've probably got lag problems, but unfortunately, if I'm wasting my time doing this, I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Hopefully some people can hear because I'm not getting any comments. So yeah, I think when it comes to ability and technique, you're probably going to go with Sergio Aguero because he has consistently done it. But Aguero is, oh, there's no lag, that's good, thank you, Sporting Film and Stand. But Aguero is a bit like Manchester City and a bit like Guardiola really. Can you ever really justify calling them the top Premier League striker when everything they've ever had has been on a plate? I mean, Aguero is a great striker, there's no doubting that, but everything's been on a plate for him. He's at a club with loads of facilities, loads of top players around him. You know, if he didn't achieve, there'd be something wrong. You look at what Lukaku's done, like I say, in the lesser clubs. Even look at what Harry Kane's done at Spurs. Not a team that's won the title in many years. Very entertaining. Managers come in there, got them playing a certain way, got players that play a certain way, but you still got to put the ball in the back of the net, and Harry Kane has certainly done that for Spurs. So if you're asking me who the top Premier League striker is at the moment, I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it to Aguero, because I think Aguero has everything around it. Look at I mean, I think I'd score 10 goals a season with David Silva behind me. He's an absolute genius, magician behind him. So if you're talking about who the top Premier League striker is at the moment, I don't feel that you can put Morata or Lacazette in there because they're too new to the league. I think it's got to be Harry Kane or Lukaku, and I think Aguero is technically the better player, but Aguero has everything in his favour to do what he wants to do whereas I think Lukaku and Kane have had to work far harder for their success, and now they're reaping the benefits. Anyway, get commenting below, let us know who you think is the top striker in the Premier League and why, but more importantly, or maybe more importantly, get commenting below, read everyone else's comments about which team you want us to manage on a FIFA 18 career mode, because that will be starting up very soon this week, and we want to know who you, well, what team you want to see me managing on a career mode, because it's going to run for a few weeks, so let's not make a mistake of voting for Liverpool, because it's never going to happen, and life's too short for that. So pick somebody decent, that's what I say. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, all 9 of you. I think it's just because it's the United stand, I'm not on the United stand, isn't it? But it's very muggy at the moment. I went into work yesterday and it took me about an hour to cool down. Even though it's September, it's muggy. Not nice. That's why I've not put my tie on yet. Get some air on the chest. Anyway, speak to you later. Tonight, actually, the next one you'll see me on is actually going to be on That's Football, which is tonight at quarter to 8 with Dortmund versus Real Madrid watch along on here, and then 10 o'clock on the United stand, which is our preview for the CSKA Moscow game. So not the normal 8 o'clock slot on the United stand, because we are going to do a watch along for Real Madrid Dortmund. There's always a game in the Champions League that's not United, because obviously I always watch United, that I want to watch, and tonight it's Dortmund Real Madrid live on this channel with a watch along. If you want to join us for that, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll speak to you then. Don't forget to vote in the FIFA 18 career mode.